So in a bid to encourage increased home ownership, particularly among the black middle class, the Settlements Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi has unveiled a revised government-funded housing subsidy program for middle-income earners. Kubayi has launched the housing subsidy at the Sky City affordable housing development here in Gauteng. Tumaole Mohlaoli reports.
Plans are in place to revamp a 29-year-old government housing subsidy model that will accommodate the so-called missing middle. These are people in South Africa who earn just enough not to qualify for traditional government-subsidized accommodation, including free-issued, state-built RDP houses. Yet, they earn enough not to qualify for bank-issued property bonds and loans. According to government statistics, the amount of mortgage loans granted to households earning less than 15,000 rands per month is less than 2% of all mortgages granted by the private banking sector. But government wants all this to change sooner rather than later.
I'm responsible to ensure that even the banks provide affordable housing. We're seeing quite a number of banks moving away from this market, which is not correct.
Kubayi says millions of South Africans, including state employees, earning entry-level salaries can't afford to own privately financed homes.
This missing middle, we are worried about. We can't have only government having the duty to provide. We can't have banks extremely conservative in a society like ours. We all have a duty to grow the economy, to ensure that we have sustainable livelihoods.
It is to this end that government has launched its housing subsidy registration portal, First Home Finance.
And I hope the platform which we are launching, Chair, is that we'll be able to respond quickly, send us SMSs.
Gauteng Housing MEC Lebogang Maile adds that First Home Finance will go a long way to alleviate the over 1.2 million housing backlog in Gauteng province alone.
MEC Maile, can you give us your impressions about what you've seen and your thoughts about the units and the quality of the properties themselves?
This is good quality, and this is what we emphasize, that government should not just build RDP houses, because there are a lot of people who can afford to buy for themselves. However, due to a number of restrictions by the banks, it becomes difficult.
The First Home Finance portal strategy is a reincarnation of the Financed Linked Individually Subsidy Program, or FLISP, or Help Me Buy a Home plans, which were meant to assist in making first home ownership affordable. The new program will now also cater for non-mortgage approved beneficiaries who intend to, among other options, build their own houses in rural areas. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Tumaole Mohlaoli at Sky City in Alberton.